The constellation of authentic Chinese restaurants arrayed around the university at Buffalo's Amherst campus has grown steadily over the last 5 years. Their presence has given Buffalo area eaters glimpses of the vast mosaic of flavors enjoyed by 1.3 billion Chinese appetites, whose regional specialties are as varied as Tex-Mex diners and New England seafood houses. So when I learned that a Xi'an-centric restaurant was located 5 minutes from campus, I scrambled to learn more. Xi'an is the capital of Shaanxi Province, the most populous northwestern city and site of the Terracotta Army buried in the 3rd century BC. Xi'an cuisine is known for lamb and pork dishes especially, with influences from spicy Sichuan and Western China's Muslim populations. I led a team to tackle Xi An Gourmet's 92-dish menu, and see what delicious new glimpses of an ancient culture we might be able to find hidden behind the generic facade. It's a bare-bones room next to a convenience store, off Niagara Falls Boulevard just north of Asia Food Market, the huge new Asian supermarket in Amherst. Drinks include self-serve tea and water, and soft drinks. There is no alcohol. Xi An Gourmet's dry noodle with minced pork is served with bean curd, eggs, vegetables and 2 scoops of preserved minced pork. Sharon Cantillon/Buffalo News. Here's what sets Xi An apart: lamb, pickles and bread. If you're not used to eating bread in a Chinese restaurant, here's your chance, as it shows up in 3 house specialties worth trying. First is the Chinese burger, $3.95, which comes in pork or beef. The bun is more like a jumbo cornmeal-free English muffin than a puffy American burger holder. Inside is a mixture of chopped meat, rich with fat, scallions and spices. It's an amiable little snack, and an apt marker that you're about to wander away from the ordinary. Xi An Gourmet's Chinese burgers are a popular Chinese lunch dish. On the left is the minced pork and on right, sliced beef. Both meats are cooked for over 3 hours. Sharon Cantillon/Buffalo News. Beef or lamb soup with bread, $6.50, brings a steaming bowl of broth sprinkled with scallion and cilantro, hiding clear, chewy noodles and sliced meat. Pieces of pale focaccia-like bread come on a separate plate, to be torn up and soaked as you will. A major eye-opener for me was the double-cooked pork belly stir-fried with homemade bread, $11.95. Turns out the Chinese have a crouton game, too. That house-made bread is sliced thin, seasoned and fried to a crisp. Then it's stir-fried again with ribbons of roasted pork belly and leeks and bell peppers for an outstanding stir-fry. Now I am wondering why more croutons don't bathe in pork fat. Lamb was the next major strength at Xi An. A leg of lamb, $39.95, takes longer to show up, allow about 40 minutes, but it's a real lamapalooza that should sate 4 to 6 lamb lovers. Out comes a tray bearing the meat and bones. Some had crispy meat edges still clinging that got my gnawing reflex going. Owner Sean Chen suggested calling ahead a few hours early to make sure the leg is available. There's also a bowl of dry, chili-forward spice powder, and sliced onions.